It is 726 AD on the road to Rome. The rhythmic clatter of boots and the metallic clink of armor echoed through the narrow valley as the emperor's army marched into view. Dust rose in clouds, trailing behind the column of 2,000 men, their shields catching the fading sunlight. Tatiana stood at the crest of a hill. Her yellow robe billowed around her as she stepped forward, commanding the army's attention. Her silhouette was striking against the setting sun. "Halt!" Her voice rang across the valley. A grizzled captain raised a fist. The ranks checked. He shaded his eyes and found her. The sneer came late, as if he had to fetch it. "The emperor wants you in chains, priestess. Save your breath." "Turn back to Constantinople," Tatiana said, "or I send you home as smoke." The captain let out a harsh laugh, echoed by the surrounding men. "Plagues? Disasters? You're alone, woman, outnumbered. Your threats are empty." Tatiana's eyes darkened, her gaze hardening. "You've been warned." She reached into the leather case at her side and withdrew a glowing orb. The glass shimmered with swirling colors, an eerie light dancing within. She held the orb high and focused. Power flowed into it from her like an icy wind. A ripple ran out across the crowd. Then, from a military leader standing near the captain, flames erupted. The fire did not burn in a normal way. It climbed up the man's body and took the shape of a terrible face, a human skull with a wide, empty mouth and 5-inch fangs. That skull sat like a crown on the head of a snake made of fire. The snake's body hissed and coiled in the air, wrapping light and heat around the leader. The man screamed once. In a heartbeat, his body went from flame to ash. The skull snake hissed again, and the flames leapt outward. They swept across the ranks, not to shred flesh, but to bite and singe their uniforms. The heat licked the soldiers' jackets and helmets, leaving blackened edges and smoke, but it burned no deeper. The fire roared and hissed like a living thing, and the sound itself pushed the men back. Soldiers staggered, coughing and blinking, their uniforms smoking. They felt the heat, smelled the scorch, and saw their comrade reduced to a small gray pile of ash. Panic spread faster than the flames. Men ran, tripping over packs and each other, screaming as they fled. The fire's shape, skull and snake, hung in the air for a long breath, a living warning above the valley. Tatiana's voice rose above the chaos. "Turn back now, or face worse."